Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here. Today I have a layout for you. I'm going to skip a few days ahead in my 2025 October Daily album to bring day 24. And I'm working with the House Tricks collection from Allison Pennington. This is a very Halloween themed collection. One of my favorites of this year, absolutely. And the story that I'm documenting is about going to visit River in Charlotte that day, and so happy to see them and get to spend some time with my River. And the House Tricks title and embellishments for this collection seemed perfect to tell this story. And all of the icons in this collection are so adorable and cute that I didn't want to pick just one. I wanted to use all of them. And so what I'm doing here is a very classic layout that allows you to just use all of the embellishments that you want. And what I've done is started with a background, just a very simple pattern paper, a white background for the majority of the layout, and then some mixed media elements added to it. And then I created these little kind of like banners. There's a scallop element in the collection. And in the collection, it's straight across. It's this little scallop border right here. In the collection, it's straight across. But in Photoshop, using the filter liquify tool, I made them curvy. And those become the unifying element that ties each kind of row together. And then I just added all sorts of little frames, leaves, the little skull characters, the ghost, the bows, just all the little goodies that I wanted to add to the page. And so what becomes the unifying element here is the horizontal lines that are created by these scallops. And I'm using a bit of scale here and proportion. So the photo, you'll notice, is the largest element on the page. The title itself, House Tricks, that's one of the embellishments in the collection. That is also pretty large on the page so that your eye is drawn to it. And everything else is a supporting actor. There's lots of color here going on and just lots to take in to invite you to sit at this page for a little while and enjoy. It kind of represents how all over the place our conversations were, what a good time we had. And I like that. I like that a lot and love having these moments to document in this album. And especially love that I get to have a creative process from it. All of that is super good things. Notice how each of the scallops has just a combination of those icons and embellishments there. The House Tricks title is one that sits on top of the scallop border, but then I also included a couple of elements below the scallop border as well to tie that in. You'll also notice on the background a couple of the pattern papers are showing through, and what I did was use one of the mixed media elements in the collection and clipped the pattern papers to that mixed media piece, and then created a line with those 2 pattern papers, and that line is sort of loosely where that scallop border rests. And again, this is just a fun way to do a lighter kind of background that doesn't compete too much with the elements on the page. But on the other hand, I don't mind the overlaying and the busyness and the kind of random feel of the layout, because that is sort of representative of the good times that we have together. And I love that. I love that so much. It's a rich texture of life. And of course, with the Halloween icons, it's a really fun way to represent that. So just a fun overall layout. I love the colors in this collection. Yellow in a Halloween collection. Excuse me. Yes, I'm here for that. I love the paint streaks that I've used over the photo there, and that adorable Polaroid frame. There are a couple of Polaroid frames or Polaroid style frames in this collection. I chose the orange so that it sort of pops off the page and also ties in with the pattern paper that I used on the edges. And then, of course, to make that photo feel like it's also sort of hanging from this scallop border, I've overlaid some of the icons on top of the photo as well. The day number, of course, day 24 here. And that I've used the gorgeous silver alphabets and numbers in this collection. There's also a silver moon. And he'll get a home here in just a moment. Also pointing out these adorable hats. Listen, they're just suspended from this banner as well in a couple of different colors. I love those. Love how they stand out and how they round out this theme. And my other favorite things are the bats. They're so cool. They're such horizontal creatures, and they fit perfectly with the very horizontal theme of this page, of the design of this page. The florals as well, I had a great time just interspersing those. And then Allison gave us some little tiny spiders here. This is sort of tongue-in-cheek because River cannot stand spiders. I'm not a fan of them either, but just the idea of having them kind of crawling on the page just makes me laugh a little bit. I love that Halloween and October lets us take life a little bit less seriously. I hope you're having a great October and a great Halloween this year if you celebrate. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye.